April 28th. Just wanted to record my waves. I went to bed like super, like not good, like at 2 in the morning. Just kind of fixing, trying to do my reading, trying to work on, just doing a lot. But I think I had a dream, but because I only slept like 4 hours, I don't remember it. I remember waking up feeling good, like just good. It felt good. Being mindful too. It was a good reminder of MJ, right? Just to not push too hard, not work too hard. Because I recorded a few more videos for the other channel. And the videos that I hadn't posted, I'm just gonna every other day just try to do that to just to have it, you know, just to get the practice. Even though it's not perfect, I'm just putting it out there, right? And it's really just really short. It's not even like this, I'm gonna explain everything. No, it's like, here's something small to chew on, right? Something small to chew on, you know, and see if you can just focus on that for the day. But it gets nervous, like just talking to the camera directly. I noticed that yesterday too, and I was was like, oh wow. Because usually with the vlog thing, diary thing, I look to the side as a way to distract myself. And I need to get better at that. But let's see. Okay, that's why I was meditating. I was really just experiencing it. I wasn't even asking questions, although I wanted to ask questions, but I just completely forgot. I got caught up in an imaginary conversation with this new person because I started thinking he's going on a trip. He told me about it. He wanted to drive across country to go back to one of the places that he grew up in. I said, that would be great. You totally should. And then he threw in there, but I wanted to know. I'm like, yeah, go. Like, and I kind of assumed that that's what he wanted to do, like go alone. But I'm glad that he wanted to do that, right? Just, and I told him, like, you learn so much when you travel on your own. And so he had talked about it, and I guess he's planning it for this summer. Why is it sharing that? Oh, because then I started thinking. I was reflecting on that's what I was like, come on, you gather your thoughts. I was reflecting on one of the videos that posted, not today, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. On potential energy, where I'm frustrated with potential energy. And realizing, right, like with him, I'm really not focused on the potential, even though I saw his potential energy, and even though like it took me for a loop at the beginning. And I had mentioned this to him, like, I like how things are. Like, I like if nothing changes, I'm okay with how things are. Again, because I'm not really looking for anything. I'm not really looking, right? He was definitely something unexpected. At the crossroads, right, of when I was really emotionally kind of needing to be comfortable, right, with letting go of this person from my past. And not expecting this person to like help distract me and help me heal, really, because I didn't realize that I could, you know, feel like this towards someone again. Like I didn't expect, I didn't think I could, really. And not that it's like to the same intensity. It's just, it feels nice. It feels good. So anyways, how do I word this? like I'm learning, right? I'm learning how to do this in a balanced way where I'm not overgiving. Even though there's a lot, and that's what I realized, I'm like, I have a lot to give. Like I do. I naturally do. But being mindful, like I'm not gonna not match, right? This person's energy and what he's willing to give. I need to be mindful and not overgive. And so it's I'm learning how to do this. As much as there's a lot that I want to give, I'm holding myself back. I'm holding myself back. And a lot of it is just because, we're just friends, right? We're just friends. And getting to know each other and making the time, really. During the week he's busy, I'm busy. If we meet up on Sundays, we meet up on Sundays, and if we don't, we don't. So in my imaginary conversation, I was reflecting on this potential energy business, and then even thinking, like, why do I like this guy so much? Like what is it about him? Just in terms of what's in front of me, right? What is he showing me right now that I appreciate, and that is driving this attraction, really? And I realized a lot of things, actually. I like that he's honest. Like he's I mean, like where he's at in his life, and just, yeah, just where he's at, and just, yeah, I appreciate the transparency in that. He's not pretending to be someone that he's not. I mean, we had that little blunder in the beginning, but we were able to work through it, right? But he me enseña sus vicios. Like I see, the things that I think for someone else it would be bothersome. Like he smokes. I'm like, okay, and I remember like one of the times we were gonna hang out. He's just like, hey, I pulled over for a quick smoke, and I said, hey, no worries. Enjoy your smoke. Like, don't rush. And then even in front of me, smoke pot, and he was shocked when I told him that I've only smoked it twice in my entire life. He's like, really? I was just like, yeah, I've only done it twice. He's like, oh wow. And then he was being mindful. I'm like, no, don't. Like, you want to smoke, you want to smoke. And so when we were hiking, he smoked, and he kind of like got to a distance, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't want it to like blow in your face. I'm like, I don't care, right? I don't mind the smell. I actually like smoke. That was, now that I think about it, I actually like the smell of people smoking. Some people were like, ew, gross. I actually do. Like, I remember I would go to Disneyland, and I remember I loved the smell of people smoking. There was just something about the smell that I really liked. I smoke cigars. I like smoking cigars. No, I don't do it all the time, but I actually, that is something I enjoy. Cigarettes, not so much. I tried it once. But I actually smoke cigars. I forgot about that I do like smoking. And cigars specifically, the flavored ones. There's just something about it I really like. Forgot about that. That's right. Huh. So anyways, 5 minutes. Wow, I need to write that one down because I forgot. I forgot that I smoke cigars and actually like it. Yubi. Oh, so I was just, what else did I like about him? I like that there's a gentleness to him, but at the same time there's this inner fire. Like I sensed it. We had a moment where he was getting upset with we were gonna try to have dinner, and they were closing. We got there when they were closing, and he was upset because there were other people that were eating, and it looked like they had just gotten their meals, and and he was upset, and they were closed. They were literally closed. Like the kitchen was closed. So I kind of nudged him like, hey, let's just go somewhere else. Like, it's fine, not a problem. And he was upset. Like, I could tell that he was upset. We got in the car, and I was just trying to be, reassuring, and we sat in, and I just rubbed his leg. I'm like, because I knew he was really upset. And he's just like, they have it posted at 8:30. Okay, I think he was probably hungry. And I was just like nodding and just massaging his leg, and then he's just like, I was just really upset. I'm like, I know. And he's like, oh, that feels good. I'm like, okay, yeah. Like, and I purposely did that, like I just knew, like it was weird. Like I just knew, like that the touch would help soothe, help just kind of de-escalate the situation a little bit. But he was upset that it was just not fair, that there was just this not fairness about it. But just in other ways, like there's a gentleness to him, and then at the same time there's this like intensity about him that I like. Like it's like a nice balance, I guess. And just how he holds me, and his ideas, and his goals, and then slowly starting even to see him follow through with his goals. I like that he set certain goals, but he's following through with them. Like I see that action piece behind it. So I like that. I like that he listens and tries to listen, and even tells me, I hope I listen as well as you listen to me. I like his voice. I like that he speaks and that he shares. It just feels good. So as I was meditating about him, I didn't realize that it was just so bright. It was the purple was just really, like, it was so beautiful, so beautiful. The color and the brightness, and there was movement. There was clear movement, but it wasn't like I didn't realize that there was movement because I was so caught up in just the thoughts of him. And then I realized, I was like, oh, it's so bright. And then so I got distracted by that a little bit, still with the thoughts. Then I saw the shadow, and the shadow was from the right side, so future, and it was like from the top and the bottom, and it was going like this towards the past. And I thought that was really interesting, that it was just like this, like just from the bottom, like at the same pace, going towards the past though. So I was like, oh, that's so weird. Why would it do that? Yeah. And then it stopped. And it stopped. And then when I stopped thinking about this person, this new person, the purple, like it left, like it was dull again. It was dull. I was like, oh. I wanted to be back in it because it felt good. So anyways, I just wanted to share that. Interesting, because it was different than yesterday's. Yeah, I just wanted to share that. But I need to get going. Yeah, I need to get going. Right. Hi. My name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us. In whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth, this just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience, and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else comes next for me.